And this morning we started off with pleasant temperatures again, especially east of Tulsa. Actually, a little bit on the chilly side as we saw clear skies allowed temperatures to dip. Take a look at the morning low over in Tahlequah this morning, 46 degrees, 49 in Fayetteville. So where we saw the clear skies, temperatures dropped into the 40s to around 50 degrees, where we saw some additional cloud cover during the overnight and early morning hours, generally from Tulsa back to the west. You notice that held temperatures up into the upper 50s and lower 60s. We only dropped to 62 in Oklahoma City, 62 in Shawnee, 59 the morning low here in the Tulsa area. So those clouds helping to keep that fog from really developing here in the Tulsa area and points to the west. Well, so far since midnight, we've seen 59, the coolest temperature, just a couple degrees below our average low for the date. And our high so far today since midnight's been 65. That's our current temperature. And as we move on through the day, it looks like we're going to warm into the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. So pretty close to that average high of 81. And you notice the records 95 and 45. Looks like we're going to stay away from both of those records for today. Still officially have the dense fog advisory in effect for far eastern Oklahoma here for about another 45 minutes or so until the top of the hour. It looks like the thickest fog, though, that we're seeing northwest Arkansas down into western sections of Arkansas into southeast Oklahoma, as most areas of eastern Oklahoma have improved with those visibilities over the last hour or so. You notice anywhere you see 10, that means visibility is really not impacted whatsoever by the fog. Still seeing 1 mile visibility at Fayetteville and a quarter mile visibility at Poto. So still some pockets of some thick fog, but most areas of eastern Oklahoma are not having to deal with much in the way of any fog. And what is out there will slowly fade away here over the next hour or so. Now, the clear skies overnight, you can tell in far eastern Oklahoma, that allowed that fog to develop. A little bit of cloudiness from Tulsa back to the west, and we're still seeing a little bit of that cloudiness out there this morning. Here in Tulsa right now, we're seeing partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies, but I do expect partly cloudy skies to redevelop here as we move through the morning hours. What about severe weather risk? Well, you notice in central and eastern Oklahoma, the risk of severe weather is very, very low. You have to move out into the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles into this yellow shading. That's where we have a slight risk for severe weather. Surrounding that in the green shading, that is a marginal risk for severe weather. So one or two of those severe storms could move out of that area into possibly far western areas of Oklahoma with a strong to isolated severe storm there, but most areas of Oklahoma are going to stay relatively free from severe weather minus the panhandles for today. Well, you notice we have seen the clouds kind of bulk up a little bit over the last 45 minutes or so. We've seen partly cloudy skies for a time, now mostly cloudy officially here in the city with 65 degrees the current temperature and winds light out of the east at 5 miles per hour, pressure currently at 30.13. Here's a look at temperatures in the metro, anywhere from about 62 to 65, so somewhat uniform underneath that cloud cover. 65 in Bixby, 63 in Owasso and Claremore, 62 this morning Sapulpa. The rest of eastern Oklahoma, a mix of upper 50s to low to mid 60s. We are seeing a few breaks, a little bit more sunshine in far eastern Oklahoma at this time as temperatures have rebounded from the 40s in Tahlequah, now already up to near 60 degrees, 65 in Muskogee, 63 out in Bristow and Kellyville. Also out in Stillwater, we're seeing temperatures in the lower 60s. What about the rest of the country? Some of the coldest weather we can find, areas of the Pacific Northwest. You notice temperatures only in the 40s and lower 50s there, while the warmest weather to our south and our southeast along the Gulf Coast, temperatures in the 70s this morning. Memphis at 71 degrees. You notice we're sitting at 74 down in Jackson, Mississippi, and temperatures are on the warm side in the southeast parts of our country. So you notice fairly mild in terms of those readings all the way up into the northern plains right now. Minneapolis in the lower 60s. So what are we expecting on future track as we move on through the day? You notice we're seeing that cloudiness generally from Tulsa back to the west, more in the way of sunshine, Tulsa to the east. As we move on through the day, we're going to see a mix of some sun and clouds around. At times we'll see partly cloudy skies. At times we could see mostly cloudy skies here in parts of northeast Oklahoma. So again, a sun and cloud mix as we move on through the rest of today. Chance of rain very, very small. An isolated shower is possible, but looks like most of the activity will stay well out to our west for today. Then as we move through the overnight into the morning hours, we'll have to watch for some showers and thunderstorms that will develop out in the panhandles, trying to drop to the south and east. Going to impact mainly southwestern and central Oklahoma as they continue dropping south and east. Could see a lone shower or two tomorrow across mainly southeast Oklahoma, but most of eastern Oklahoma will see little if any chance for rain even on our Sunday. So it looks like we're going to get through most of the weekend dry here in eastern Oklahoma before those chances really start to ramp up for Sunday night on into the upcoming work week. Here's a look at high temperatures today. Upper 70s to lower 80s, a little bit warmer in southeast Oklahoma, 81 in McAllister, 80 over in Fort Smith. Southeast winds around 10 miles per hour, and we'll see again a mix of sun and clouds, so at times partly cloudy, at times mostly cloudy skies. For tonight, 61 degrees, partly cloudy, so it'll be a mild night. Tomorrow, 82, partly cloudy skies in the morning, becoming mostly cloudy as we move on through the afternoon and evening hours. Slight chance of a late evening shower or storm, a little bit better chance for rain and thunderstorms Sunday night, and then you notice almost daily chances for rain and storms Monday through Friday of next week. Warm with temperatures in the 80s. Monday and Tuesday, you notice I have the yellow light there, Will, which means we could see a couple of severe storms. Most severe weather Monday and Tuesday will be across western and central Oklahoma. Looks like our higher risk for severe weather probably coming in by the end of the week, Thursday and especially Friday, as this main storm system responsible for these daily chances finally swings on through and it moves on out. So we're going to have to watch daily, but again, the next 3 or 4 days, most severe weather will stay out to our west, but we'll have to watch it in case one of those lone severe storms makes it into our viewing area.
Always keeping track of it.
Always watch it 24/7. You got it.
But this weekend's going to be very, very nice too.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. Again, we are seeing kind of a mix of sun and clouds
love to see
around
you
today. but temperature-wise, not bad. And normally this time of year we get a lot of rain and thunderstorm chances, so hopefully we can get most of the events in this weekend without much of a problem.
It's going to be nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Taft.
Okay.
Staying